Okay, so as you can see, I am in a whole different environment here. I am at a hotel. I am trying to film this video before the sun goes all the way down. So excuse the crazy lighting. I'm recording on my phone. I don't have a tripod. I don't have anything. You guys are literally propped up on one of my bags on a windowsill. So if you guys want to know why I'm at a hotel, then you can check out the vlog. It'll be out before this, or you can look for it after this video. And long story short, I'm taking a mommy day, a self-care day. So I'm in a hotel room just to be and relinquish myself of all responsibilities for just a day, and sometimes that's all you need to reset. But I just wanted to really get on here and kind of update you guys on my goals and my ideas and thoughts for this channel going forward, and to also reintroduce myself for those of you who don't know me and haven't watched all of my videos. Because I've noticed an influx of subscribers here as well as followers on Instagram. So I just want to say thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for being here. This community is just amazing. You guys have been super supportive, super positive, super just uplifting, and just really, really good at helping each other in my comments. I see all your comments, even if I can't answer them all. I want to let you guys know that I do see you. I appreciate you so much, and I can't believe that we're growing like this. I think I'll be at 3K pretty soon, so yeah, thank you. But because I've had so many people coming in on both platforms, Instagram and YouTube, I don't really know where you guys are finding me, so I don't know who knows what about me. So my name is Jessica. You can call me Jessica or Jess. I think I mostly say Jess on this channel, but a lot of my family and friends call me Jessica, and of course I have my family nicknames that I won't share here. But yeah, Jessica or Jess. I am in Ohio, born and raised. I have only lived in Ohio. Maybe that'll change soon, which is another thing I wanted to talk to you guys about in this video. I have 2 kids. I am a mommy. So yeah, that's just a little bit of background on me. I am working as a web developer, like for my actual 9 to 5, and I am completely self-taught. I did not go to boot camp or college for this at all. Anything that I know was learned just at home. So that leads me into what this video is about. Yes, I work as a web developer. That is my actual 9 to 5. That is my actual title on paper for my current job that I'm working. But I want you guys to understand that not all web developer or software engineering jobs are what you may think they are. For example, I can only speak on my own, but for example, I am a web developer. I work with code, but I don't get to create this code myself. I'm working with a lot of other people's code that they've already written, and I'm tweaking a lot of it. So I mostly edit code, And even with that, I don't get to code a lot. Like, for the most part, I'm troubleshooting people. I'm teaching them how to use the websites that we've created. I'm answering any questions and helping people, figure out what they need to do. But I don't get to actually code anything like from scratch. So I did want to point that out because it's important for me to say that going forward, and why I want to take this direction that I'm going to take with this channel going forward. So because I am so limited in what I'm able to do, there's really no progression at my job. I don't see any type of growth. I don't really see my company trying to push me to grow in my career there. I'm not really happy where I am. And it's been like this for a long time because I'm such a creative person, and I like to really I don't really necessarily care about so much like the change of pace or like, doing something new every day, but I at least want to feel that I'm valued and a valuable, I guess, employee or person. And that's a whole different video. But basically, it's time for me to look for something else. But that's going to require what I'm looking for, what I know that I'm capable of, and what I feel like I'm worthy in, my values as far as what I know that I can have in this industry is not, those things are just not being met where I'm at. And I know that to get to where I want to be, and I know that I can be and should be, it's going to require a lot of new learning. I'm going to have to learn a lot of technologies and languages to get to where I want to be. So putting it out there. I really want to get hired onto a big tech company. This is not something that I feel like everybody should aspire to do. This is not something, because I know we hear a lot about like, oh, working at Google, working at these FANG companies. And if you don't know what FANG is, that's Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, Google. I don't know if Amazon and Apple have a certain, order that they go in, but those are the companies. That's what FANG stands for. And I hear a lot, and I'm sure you guys see it all over, people wanting to work at these FANG companies. I'm so sorry about the lighting, you guys. It's just really weird, but and it's kind of blinding too. So, but maybe if I stay right here, but it's not even so much of me wanting to work at these companies for their names. I just know the opportunity that can come from working at these companies. So even if it's not a FANG company, because you guys, this is not going to be easy. Like, this is not, working at one of those companies doesn't come easy. Like, you have to really work for this stuff. And there's going to be research that I have to do, because I'm not going to school for this. I'm not going to a boot camp for this. So all my curriculum that I'm going to be putting together will come from me. All of the research that I do as far as like trying to figure out what it even takes to work at one of these companies, what are the requirements, what are they looking for, what are the technologies they use, that's all going to be done by me. And I could be wrong, and if I am, you guys can correct me in the comments or share with me these platforms. But in doing research, and I will be honest, I did a little bit of research. The research that I did do, I didn't come across any platforms where there were web developers or software engineers actually taking you through the journey. There are videos, as there are like mine on my platform, where those of us who are already working as developers or engineers or programmers, whatever term applies, we tell you guys what we did to get here. But it's very like timeline. Like, there's no, I'm trying to think of the best way to explain this, but it's kind of like timeline, formatted, where it's like, well, first I did this, and then I did this, and then I did this, and that's cool. It's all in one video. But I was like, what if we actually do this together? Like, what if I actually take you guys through this journey while I'm doing it? Because to get to one of these big tech companies, I have to learn JavaScript, Python. I have to learn about algorithms and like data structures and stuff. There's going to be a lot of things that I have to learn that I'm not doing at my current position to get a software engineering position at a big tech company, whether it's a FANG company or even a nice startup that offers a certain salary. Like me, I'm trying to make 6 figures. I'm trying to make my way to 6 figures. And so there's just different things that I want out of life. I want to start investing. I want to start doing other things that my job is just not gonna allow for with the type of bills that I have. So and that can be a whole different video, about finance and all that crap, because I'm trying to learn about that too. But I was like, what if I show you guys like in real time? And I do this because obviously it's not like I'm live doing this or anything, but like the actual process of what I'm doing. So I do my next video, I plan on doing like a research video. Like, we go through like what it even takes to work at one of these companies. What kind of languages do they use? What technologies what are they doing? Like, what are they looking for in people that they hire? Like, the actual research. You have to do your research. I'm not trying to just go about this blindly. I want to, because I've done that before and I wasted a lot of time. So I'm hoping that me showing you guys as I'm actually doing it step by step will help you guys save time, maybe not make so many mistakes, because I already know there's going to be mistakes on my end that I'm going to make. It's going to be a long road, I think. I can foresee a lot of frustration, but I want to show you guys that. Like, I think a lot of these videos that I'm going to do are going to be in raw vlog form, like this one, where I'm actually being just candid about the journey, because I want you guys to really know like what it's gonna take to get to these points. Like I said, there's a lot of us on YouTube who, and it's great. I'm not saying this in a negative way at all, but we post on here about how we're already in these positions and how we got to these positions. But because we're already in these positions, we can't really show you guys the actual process, like week by week, month by month. And my idea is to do that, because what I'm trying to get to is going to require that I learn languages that I haven't learned yet. So I can still I still have time to actually show you guys this stuff. So, yeah, I want to show you guys that. I want to be as much as I can share with you guys. I want to, how I'm studying, like my actual study sessions. If you guys want to do some like study with me videos, let me know in the comments. How I'm putting together my curriculum, what tools I'm gonna be using to learn these languages. Because again, I want to stress that this is the process. This will be the journey of someone who is not going to. I'm not going to college. I'm not going to get out a whole bunch of loans and paying to go learn how to do this stuff when I can do it myself. And I've already kind of proven to myself that I've done enough to get the job that I even have, and that other people on YouTube, have done the same thing, whether they went to boot camps or not. Like, even a boot camp is, to me, like, different from going to a university. It's all different. Going to a university, going to boot camp, and self-taught, they're all totally different. And I can only speak from and show you guys from this perspective of being self-taught. I don't want to take out any loans. I've already done that before. I wasted my time in college because I really didn't know what I wanted to do. And now, I have all these student loans that I have to pay back and blah, blah, blah. And I just don't want to rack that up and do that again. So, that's where I see my channel going, is me taking you guys from, okay, this is what I want to do. You guys know what I want to do. I want to work for a big tech company or a startup that is really good and doing well, or, offering a really good pay. Also, once I get to the point of, creating projects, I want to show you guys that, why I create what projects I'm working on, why I'm working on those specific projects, how they're going to help towards this goal of getting hired at a big tech company or just becoming a software engineer at a startup, whatever it is. And then showing you guys the actual application process, like actually showing you guys how to look for these jobs, and like, literally take you through the steps. And as I get rejection letters, maybe showing you guys that and what they say, and then, some acceptance letters, or, as much of that process as I can show you, because once I get into that, it'll get tricky, because, some companies are not up for you sharing information about your status working there, as well as, I may not want to share where I'm working, but as much as I can show you, I'm going to show you. So that's my idea. That is what I want to do. That's what I'm going to do. I have big plans for myself. I know that I can do this, but I want to help people along the way. I don't want to learn all this stuff and keep it to myself, because that's not fun. Like, you guys ask me so many questions on, I think the biggest question that I get, which is crazy to me, but I understand it now. At first I was like the biggest question I get is, how did you become a web developer with no college degree? How did you get hired with no college degree or boot camp or like certificates or anything? I don't have any of that stuff for my current position. And at first I was like, well, did you guys watch my how I became a web developer video? But then I had to step back and realize that question runs a lot deeper than just how did you get here. There's more to that question. There's more to answering that question than I realized, and I figured the best way to do that would be to just actually show you guys. So that's what I'm gonna do. I don't know how this is gonna play out. Like I said, I really want to do it in a vlog form. I'll still do sit down videos where I go over certain technologies or just things that I'm learning by topic, like things that I want to talk about by topic and go more in depth on, like, algorithm topics or things like that, where I can actually do a sit down video and it's actually informational. But for the most part, I want this journey to just, let's go on this journey together, because that's what I wanted to do in the first place. I just wanted to show people the journey and get you guys inspired and hyped up about knowing that I'm losing light, but knowing that you guys can do it too. Like, you guys can do anything that you put your mind to, as long as you're capable and you have the resources. And don't be discouraged by all these cool like desk setups and like all these crazy like, I don't know. Because a lot of people think that they see like desk setups on Instagram and they see all these, fancy desk setups, and they think that they have to have all this stuff to learn how to code. It's like, no, you literally just need a computer and yourself and whatever resources you're going to use to code. But that's all on your laptop. So if you have that and good internet, you are good to go. But yeah, guys, I just want you guys to stay inspired, stay on your path. like I said before, whether it's tech, whether it's becoming a hairstylist, whether it's becoming a figure skater, whatever it is, hopefully if you found this channel and you find value from it, you can apply what I'm saying and doing towards anything. And hopefully you'll be inspired to share your journeys too. Yeah, let's do this. Hopefully this was not too much of a ramble and it's not too long. But yeah, that's what I want to do, guys. I want to show you guys from basically nothing to getting hired or starting my own company, which goes into maybe we might even have to move somewhere else in the country. Maybe we might get a job where I have to move to New York or California or somewhere. I don't know. Or maybe I'll stay in Ohio and work remotely. That would be cool too. But yeah. Okay. I think that's it. Yeah. I hope that you guys found this video inspiring. If you want to go on this journey with me, let's do it. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification so you don't miss another video. I'm excited. I'm so excited. I can't wait to do this with you guys, and it'll also hold me accountable to actually stay on this because I need to do this to share it with you guys. So yeah, I'm gonna get off of here because the sun is just creeping on down and I feel like this video already looks crazy enough with the lighting. I don't even know what I'm looking at. The sun has blinded me. So I'm gonna get off of here. I'm actually gonna go downstairs and work out, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.